What will happen with the market if a government announces a financial reform?
Does my investment advisor need to follow world politics?
Does an investor need to follow politics?
How does politics influence markets?
Hello, my name is Bazilinsky and I am a financial advisor. Today we will discuss the influence of political leaders and fiscal policy to investment climate.
How do politicians and politics influence the securities market?
They could influence the market. As far as general approach to governing, there are those who believe that individuals know better what to do with their money. These politicians are for lower taxes, less stringent regulations, etc. This is so-called free market approach. In the US, it is usually associated with the Republican Party. The opposite approach is the government knows better how to run everything. They impose high taxes on successful individuals and corporations and redistribute money to less successful people. This is usually associated with the Democratic Party in the US. As a result, investors would have to adjust their financial decisions accordingly. Another example of government bias is an approach to energy. For example, Obama administration gives all kinds of tax breaks and incentives to so-called green energy, at the same time making it almost impossible to build new coal or nuclear power plants. It is my job to keep my clients informed of constantly changing rules, regulations and trends in order to give them correct advice for their investment in energy.
How do taxes influence the investment climate?
Once again, as I've mentioned before, taxes have a direct influence on investment climate at any particular country. There are countries like Hong Kong, Singapore and a few others that don't have capital gains tax. At the same time, countries like Canada have fairly large capital gains tax and also very heavy taxes on interest income and dividends. There is also a moral argument that when people invest, they have already paid all kinds of taxes on their income. Any tax on top of it is double taxation. But as we know, governments are always in hunt for revenue. Bottom line, the more taxes we pay, the less money we have to invest. That's why, once again, it is very important to take good care of your money and get solid investment advice. I hope that this information is helpful to you. I'm always glad to discuss all your questions over the phone and in person. All the best.